Remember how a semibreve lasts for 4 beats, a minim for 2 beats, and a crotchet for 1 beat? And how a minim is half the length of a semibreve, and a crotchet half the length of a minim? I wondered then, is there a note that is half the length of a crotchet? Is there a type of note that lasts for half a beat or count? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to this little fella, the quaver. The quaver, also known as an eighth note, does indeed last for half a beat or count. It looks like a regular note made up of a filled notehead and a stem, but it's also got this weird extra bit to it. We call this the tail. FYI, tails are always on the right hand side of the stem, and always point to the right, regardless of stem direction. That said, whenever quavers meet, they like to give each other a big old hug. Their tails join together and form a beam. This musical hugging is called grouping. We usually group quavers into complete beats. A half plus a half is a whole beat. This makes the music way easier to read. Like, how many beats are represented here? Hard to tell, isn't it? How about now? So much easier when everything is ordered into crotchet beats, right? Now at this stage you might be asking, how on earth are you supposed to count half a beat? Don't worry, it's actually super easy. The first quaver of each group will be counted with numbers, and the last quavers by saying the word and. Like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Remember, quavers split the beat evenly in half, so clap steadily, no speeding up or slowing down. In this case, beat 1 has a crotchet, beat 2 has a pair of quavers, 2 and beat 3 is another crotchet. Let's clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Of course, you could also count exclusively in quavers, which is often a good idea to ensure accurate timing, especially in the beginning. Like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now, it's worth noting that there's a whole bunch of weird and wonderful things quavers can do, but those are stories for another time. Music quiz! What's wrong here? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Happy music theorying, everyone. Semibreve, minim and crotchet. Or whole note, half note and quarter note, depending on where you live. The semibreve or whole note is a long note. It gets 4 counts. If a note is below the middle line, its stem will go up, like this. Rule 2. If a note is above the middle line, its stem will go down, like so.